Right. Well, just gonna do a quick little explanation of various things regarding just playing action games in general, but I'm just gonna use Bayonetta. Going to hope that the enemies will cooperate as I'm explaining stuff. So this first thing would be what's going on. Alright, so first key thing when it comes to getting better at action games would be to check your special move list, to study and practice it. This game fortunately provides you with a practice mode so you can get a good idea of how to do all of these moves. I think it'd be really in your best interest to know at least half of these moves. One of the more important things to learn would be dodge offset as well, for this game specifically. So once you pretty much have that down, make sure you also have the special techniques down as well. Like, just know that they exist and that there are things you can do. You don't have to use them. Like, I don't even use all these moves. Like, I have Crow. Like I don't use it because I don't really like to use it, but it's still a good utility to use. It's very important to have all these moves unlocked before you even really like get into anything like super advanced with this game. So once you really know that and like have most of your stuff unlocked, the next part would be to studying, the enemies. Like, what do they do? Like, when will they attack? Their attack ranges are also very important. So most of the time, if they're at a distance, like these enemies, they're gonna try to just pursue you and get close to you. But if they're close by, in this game, typically you only have one enemy attacking you at a time. Something key to understand. But if you do have Gates of Despair on, it's a little bit of a different situation, where their attack speed will go up. Their attack frequency will make combat a little bit harder because there's more people attacking at once. So one way I would say to learn each pattern, especially on the hard enemies, is to just block them. Just take the time to block them, just practice blocking them. Or in my case, just getting hit. Either way, you're learning what moves that they're capable of. It'll make combat easier because you'll know what to expect. So, in regards to your moves, it's pretty important that you know what moves to use at the right time, because there are some moves that are pretty slow to use. I'm gonna swap the difficulty. I'm gonna mainly explain this on the higher difficulties. I didn't even notice it was on normal still. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm very much winging this. Like, I have a general idea of things I'm gonna speak on, but mostly just winging it. Alright, so there are obviously moves that you have that are slow. So like your pause moves like this, or like those are kind of slow and they leave you like really open while you're waiting for the pause to like go through. So really knowing when to do them is very important. Well, in this case, just the easier way to do this wicked weave would be just to make space and wait for them to get near you. I can do it. Like, they'll literally come to you, pretty much. Like, you don't have to do it up close. Unless you really want to. Like, even your slow moves like this one. Just helps to reposition yourself as well. With dodge offset. Also remembering the audio cues for enemies is also important as well for dealing with them. Alright, so we'll go fight Grace and Glory because it's much easier to explain all this with them because they're typically the enemies that most people will have issues with. Kill one real quick. Alright, so back to what I was saying before. Using Moon is pretty good tool to learn their moves. Just knowing what they're capable of, like always fundamental. Know your moves and know their moves. Kind of like a fighting game. Like you know your opponent moves, like you know your matchup. A lot easier to deal with them. You know. Understanding their attack intervals is also good for you. So obviously he attacks like a lot slower without like enraged. And he like kind of moves around like and away from you a lot. And he will always like typically use their special moves if they're far away from you. Or they'll just pursue you. It's either one or two are gonna happen when these guys are away from you. Or you just do that. But that's easy to counter because it's super predictable. If he comes through, he's gonna after like a couple seconds he'll come out and attack you. And this is a perfect counter opportunity, or you can just block it if you want to. There's so many things you can do here if you know what they're capable of. So I'd say it's very important to study them. This also deals with manipulation. Because if you keep them at range, you can typically expect them to do only their special moves when they're coming in pursuit of you. Whereas up close, they're typically going to use their fastest attacks to try to damage you. So I'm gonna kill him now. Alright, so another important thing for you to do in action games is to control space. So now that you know what they're all capable of and what they're going to want to do at certain different ranges while you're fighting them, you like to kind of keep them accountable of them. So it's typically a good idea to keep them all on screen. What I like to do is when I'm in the middle of moves, I like to use my other hand to move the camera while I'm suspended in the air, just to kind of scan it and see what they might do and who's close to me at all times. It will greatly reduce your chances of just getting hit off, like being caught off guard and just getting hit. Another good thing is you can separate these guys mainly because as you can see here, there's either going to be one very close to me attacking me and the other two will hang back. Or there'll be one way off to the side like this by himself. So these two are near me coming and attacking me. But this one, you can quickly isolate him because he's way over there. So in this situation right here, he also came up to me. The other ones are just hanging back. It's really easy to do damage. Usually in your best interest to isolate them, just to make things just a little bit easier. So another situation, those two are in the back, and he's just near me. I'm getting free damage because he has no support. And this one obviously set himself up for free damage from me. It's a very predictable move because I know when it's going to come out. Yeah, so obviously once it rains, he's going to use a special move and just quickly dispose of the other one. Alright, so I'll explain setups as well with Fearless and Fairness because they're also easily manipulable. Typically this one will either, you know, close the gap on you a lot, or he's going to shoot his tail at you. Really both of them will. The fire one mainly wants to shoot you the whole time. I'll just do that. See, pretty much applying right now, which is understanding my space right now with them. What do they really want to do when I'm at a certain spot? With this in mind, you know they also get very aggressive when you get close to them. You can actually use this to your advantage on hard mode. I'll actually demonstrate it now that I died. If we go to Tower of Truth, I will show you that if you have Gaze of Despair on, you can actually make this super predictable because they're very aggressive, and you can pretty much stay in witch time for most of the fight just by being aggressive and having a good idea of when they're gonna want to grab you. Right. Forgot. Still an insect. We don't pay attention to these things. It really helps to like watch both of them even while you're beating them up. Quite a good example. I'll actually do it again because just kind of killed them. Really, I didn't really do much. I'll do it with handguns so it'll actually make more sense. I wish they'd, you know, stay nearby. Make explaining this a little bit easier. Yeah, you see, just keep an eye on both of them, and you can really just control them the whole time. Life becomes a lot easier. You can just keep them like in a nice little flow the whole time. Yeah, really studying the counters as well is very important. Some of these enemies really like to counter you, like a lot. And knowing when they may counter you will help you as well. So setting up for which time, make your life a lot easier for sure. Alright, so I'll also explain flow. That's like another thing you can do. You know, play while listening. Okay. I'm really just winging it. I'm just explaining stuff that I'm thinking about while I'm playing. Pretty much. That's really what I'm doing. So I'll just go into Angel Slayer and show something pretty cool you can do with the trumpet. I don't know what the enemies are called. They're all very confusing. It's really not that important. There's this cool setup I like to do is like either I'll be in the middle of a combo and I'll hear that one is about to shoot something at me, and so I'll carry on with my combo, and while I'm waiting, once it gets near me, I will trigger witch time and attack them, and then once it's almost done, I will find another enemy that's actually ready to attack me and get near them so I can trigger witch time again. You kind of get in this nice little flow loop of witch time and make combat a lot easier. See if I can demonstrate it. Just need to get through this. Alright, so I think round 2 is pretty good for this. Yeah, a lot of this is a lot easier to do with Gaze of Despair on, because extra aggression actually makes combat a little bit easier once you're comfortable with everything. Here I'm gonna try to set them up for some. Yeah, so obviously with just that one witch time, it pretty much just got like a lot of damage and killed a lot of things very quickly. Another thing I like to do is get into the middle of a combo and then redirect it to another one, just to manage space a bit. So you're not really just locked to one. You just turn around just like that. And keep them at bay. It makes things a little bit easier for you. Right here. I messed that up. That would have been a prime setup for me to get witch time again. Gotta kill these things now. Gosh, dude. Wow. You're not the best here. Oh, now we have the enemies I want again. Got 2 of them. Try to kill it this time. Yeah, we do like a little bit of planning between each witch time. We can just trigger another one. So not cooperating. Trying to like move a certain one. You can also just set up witch time easily by doing this. Bait them a little bit of that for a little bit of flair if you really wanted to. Alright. Set it up. Alright. Come on. Get the point though. Probably re-warm up, honestly. Easier to explain it. Okay, I'll just start over. I'll just focus this time and then see if you can catch on to it. I explained everything pretty quick, to be honest with you. I only have like one more big topic to explain. Which would be studying. Studying is very important. So watching other people play. Like even if you don't like how they play, it doesn't hurt to just watch and see that maybe they'll do something pretty unique that someone else doesn't do. But I highly advocate for watching a lot of other players instead of just your favorite player. Also, setting reasonable challenges for yourself. So, me personally, I didn't just immediately start out doing handgun challenges. I work myself up. So, of course, you would start at normal, and then you'll play on hard, and then you'll move on to non-stop infinite climax. So once you kind of take the training wheels off, which is like witch time in general, and just mainly play on nonstop infinite climax, you'll get a lot better, and it will make the other difficulties so much easier to do once you're comfortable playing without witch time. You may even like develop tactics to handle these harder enemies. Also, recording your play is also very helpful. So watching yourself play a lot really helps. So maybe if you did like something pretty cool, I'd say to watch it like again and again. And maybe see something you could improve on. Like you're like, okay, I like this sequence, but maybe next time I can add something new to it. And you can try it out the next time you're in a very similar scenario. Is it? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I try to make cool stuff. Sometimes like pulling hairs out, you know, trying to do some of these challenges, but they're a good learning experience. So yeah, when it comes to doing challenges, I highly recommend doing things that you can reasonably do. Don't just like jump in the deep end, like just, you know, doing handgun challenges immediately. Just get comfortable fighting like these guys whatever way you think you can. I also highly recommend not using portrait attacks because it just makes the fight so much easier. Start easy. Like even just the little things like removing like certain moves. Like I pretty much keep Pro just like off because you can just kind of sit up here and shoot them if you really wanted to. If you have enough magic. Just not using certain accessories really. I know some of these other weapons are pretty fun to use, but it kind of helps to just like not use them. Like whip's cool and all, but it can make fighting like really easy. I mean, if you just use this trick. Yeah, so not use super cheap tactics like straight up while you're learning. Like save it for later, or if you're just like kind of doing it for fun. Focusing on playing the game more efficiently for now. Stumbling on their own feet. The downward Tetsuzanko kick. I mean heel stomp. Oh yeah, so yeah, see this brings me back to my previous point, which is like learning flow. Which I can just show in practice mode, like moves that really link. Just dashing diagonally downward from there. Oh, you see me afterburner kick? So this move. Yeah, that's a really good move. This move is so good. Like, I was also gonna explain using moves outside of what their initial use is. Like Like, you can use it to attack and all, but you can also just use it as alternate forms of movement, more controlled forms of movement, especially stiletto. Use them together. Thing is, with afterburner kick, you can only do it like twice in the air before it won't work anymore. But with stiletto, you can do it as many times as you want. Stiletto is definitely good for precise air movement, for sure. Afterburner kick is pretty ballsy, in my opinion. Oh yeah, with the wish twist and everything. They're really good moves. And a good example for using afterburner kick and stiletto would be like fighting Joys, because they're pretty aggressive when you have gaze on, and kind of going in and out with pokes is pretty useful if you don't want to just use Panther on the ground. It definitely helps for my handgun battles because, man, it is actually just ridiculous. Trying to fight them, you know, fairly on the ground. If I can get one, you can kind of scoop one up. A little hard to aim though. At the very least, if you don't scoop them up, you could just, you know, poke them with a little kick. Oh, there you go. Scoop one up. PPK with their head. Oh, you gonna make it more exciting? Yeah, definitely kicking will make it more exciting. Doing that. And if you get him in a corner, you can just spin kick him. Do that pretty much. Finding little strategies to get them stunned in a little combo that you're choosing is very nice. Yeah, that was a good setup right there. Just dove into him. Triggered witch time. Makes beloved dizzy, and it changed the game. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's pretty crazy how easy it is to stun them just by hitting that jewel on their back. You can either use wicked weaves or you can just keep hitting them with spin kick over and over again. Well, on the way to them, I'll show John real quick. I'll show something that I'm thinking about every time I'm fighting her because she's pretty predictable. So John 1 is very predictable. You can pretty much get her in this normal loop if you just keep track of her, which is she typically starts the fight by shooting, and then after she's finished shooting, there's a high chance she will do a wicked weave. And once she does the wicked weave, you'll pretty much shoot afterwards, and she just gets in this loop. But if you're up close, it's typically a chance she'll either start with the shot or she'll start with a wicked weave, but most times she'll start with a wicked weave if you're fighting her up close. Another thing to keep in mind is if you're standing at a reasonable pace, like a distance from her, and you're standing, she will slide towards you with an attack. But if you're standing, she will do afterburner kick towards you. There's things to keep in mind when you're close to her. Do that, jeez. Okay. Yeah, so right there, I jumped up and she pretty much just kicked me. Did it again, just like that. I stand right here. Jeez Louise. Yeah, see, it pretty much slid at me again. Do the thing. Really knowing your moves actually makes this fight a lot easier, because pretty much it's the same moves you're gonna do. Except the summons for John 3. Yeah, so pretty much see, she's gonna shoot. And she may do a wick weave next. Shoot. Weave. Now we wait. You shoot. Okay, don't shoot then. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna shoot then weave, and then shoot then weave over and over again. Yeah, so keep these things in mind. This fight actually gets really easy. She does this for this, like the other fights as well. So she's using the swords. She pretty much time it for witch time very easily. I actually have a clip that I just got not that long ago. On one, she starts shooting over and over. It's usually plat. It's actually pretty easy to get plat for this fight. You pretty much just wicked weave her to death and get an easy plat. I'll actually demonstrate it real quick. Actually, I'll do it with misc as well. I just need magic. If you get full magic, just becomes really easy. I used to not like fighting her until I finally learned how to fight her. It's like, oh my god, I have to fight her. But once I figured out that just that simple loop of her shooting and then doing a wicked wave, the fight became so much easier. It also like something to keep in mind when you're fighting 2 of them as well. Let's see if I can demonstrate it now with an easy counter. Timing is wrong. No big deal. Yeah, looking out for that flash is also pretty good. Keep in mind whenever you're fighting her. Almost did it again there. A lot easier. Just keeping bullets on her is an easy way to keep her on the loop. It's a little bit more like unpredictable if you're not constantly shooting her with bullets. I'll just go ahead and just run through this real quick so I can get to the double beloved real quick. Yeah, you're plat. I definitely wouldn't like focus too much on ranking while you're learning how to play. Like, you're gonna get better ranks. You can get better at the game. I may actually redo this with like an actual script. pretty much just like open like a Word document. I had things to talk about. I've pretty much already talked about most of them already. I'm like tripping over my words too because I'm like a little tired. What's up, J Movie? I think I'm just in the Q&A section now because like I don't have anything else to talk about. Talk about all of it in probably the first 30 minutes. I may just redo it anyway. It's like not a big deal. I think really what I'll just do now is just live commentate what I'm doing. Right now I'm not really doing anything super special. I'm just kind of beating them up. Change the title too. Alright, cool. Now I can show me stunning both of them. Easily. A little bit in the mess around mode as well. I've not seen that before. He got like stuck in the corner like that. Maybe I'll do some actual play later. Go ahead and stun this guy real quick. Need magic. I don't like how long this cutscene takes. Like I want to keep fighting. Whoops. Get close to the ground. So pretty much buffer spin, and then I slide from like I hit jump and kick. But I slide from jump to kick, or slide my thumb from jump to kick while I'm like buffering it by spinning. And you can just get it just like that consistently. Right, so I'll show the wicked weave. You can also do it with wicked weaves. Saw a piece of magic there. There it is. Did not stun. Wow. Alright. Don't stun them. Didn't even work. It works in Angel Slayer. I don't know why it didn't work there. It's been 45 minutes. Yeah, it did not take that long to explain stuff. Well, I guess we have questions. I'll just answer them. Yeah, I usually use both together. Like I'll either use spin kick or I'll just smack him with a bunch of wicked weaves. Right, the clip I was looking for. Forgot. Doing a little bit of John manipulation here. Or just like timing. Let's see. Oh, I didn't clip it. That's unfortunate. Is Odette good? It's tricky to use. I think it's more of a fun weapon to use. I need a little bit more time to practice with them. But it definitely makes certain weapons more mobile because you have like a lingering slide you can do with them. I'll just show it real quick. So if you use it with like Kilgore, it'd be a little bit more mobile instead of kind of being stuck with how slow it is. Yeah, so that little bit of slide, you can use it just to kind of move in on them. Get him over here. My recent video with them was actually pretty useful. Oops. Stood the wrong way. Kind of like bait him a little bit. So extra startup, and just kind of make space with it. And normally when you do this move, you don't move. You're kind of stuck. You need just a little bit of extra space. You can use these, slide out, and get this move up if you really wanted to. You also just slide into setups as well with like Grace and Glory on hard. That's actually pretty fun to do. Instead of doing like Panther sliding, you can instead just use Odette. It's an easier way to do it. So instead of doing this, like a tiny slide, you can like you can see a little bit here. Just do it with Odette. It goes a little bit further. It's on hard. You're honestly better off just using like Panther just to get around. Yeah, you can do that too. Little in and out setups for witch time. It's pretty slick. It's pretty cool, really. Nothing like better about it other than just being cool with it. Yeah, see, just slide in a little attack setup. It just looks cool. kind of keep the momentum as well when you're sliding. Just like if you're doing Panther. So the Panther, if you dodge out of it, you can go flying. Speedrunners typically use. Got a lot of speed. They just have them with the skates. I got the hands, feet, kill guard movement. Kill guard. There was a little bit of time with the history user. Yeah, I like using dual shock. Mainly, I use this for Devil May Cry 4 when I used to play it a lot. Pretty good movement you can do with this. I really like this move. You just go flying at him with it. And then you can also just redirect it with whisk twist. Like that. A little bit of safety. And you can just come in like that. Do a little bit of stuff like that. Kilgore Stiletto. Yeah, so the rocket move is Kilgore Stiletto. But Afterburner kick is still the same. Okay. That's pretty slow weapon. I typically don't use it. I mainly use like get on hands just to go flying. It's definitely a big for fun move for me. Oh, that's another cool move to use as well. Mainly a Scarborough Fair main. It's mainly what I use. And use this for Brazilians. Oh, these weapons are very good. You can just stun lock. You can stun lock Grace and Glory with it. I say that when I'm not doing it. It's like a short amount of stun pump. It's not anything like significant, but it's good enough to get the laser off on him. These weapons are just good, like they just kill things really. If you just want to kill something, you just use these. Like, I use these on my rodent fight. And they actually like stun them for a little bit. Other than that, they're pretty much the same as using the Scarborough Fair. They just do a lot of damage. Yeah, they're really good. So I'll just boot the fight up real quick. I'm definitely not gonna win, but I'll show you. I'll just load it. It'll be faster this way. Need to set my weapons up. They're already set up. Yep. I just beat Rodan like 2 days ago. Yeah, pretty much just stun him like this. Like he doesn't like it. It's actually pretty funny. He's here shooting him. You're doing good damage. Yeah, they're really good. I'm just doing a lot of damage. All I'm doing is shooting with my feet. I can just do this too. Really good. You just sit here and just camp him if you wanted to. Uh-oh. Yeah. I have no idea what that thing is. It's kind of a cool area to fight him in, but like I haven't even really paid attention to it. Just I'll look at it and see what the heck it is. What is this thing? Like, oh. Wow, Rodan. Wait your turn, bro. Yeah, I don't know what that is. There's just a bunch of horns and just like, I don't know what this is. It's just a little set piece, I guess. It's kind of cool. I wish it was like a real stage you could fight John in. It's pretty nice. Cut boss. It's just like a super boss that's like in the game. So once you have 10 million halos, you can unlock this battle. Yeah, he has Baldur's moves, and then they gave him like a little extra move. So he has punches, and then he has this grab he can do to you, which is like Akuma. Yeah, this fight is kind of annoying because it takes so long. Like I had an aggressive way to doing it, but I found it was just easier to sit in the back and just shoot him like this. Earlier today. You know, someone found a strat for Rodan with John, so they clipped the climax brace and they just flipped the whole time while they have the bazillions, so they'll just be doing like the offset shot like this. And Rodan was just taking damage the whole time. It actually just worked the whole fight. He's just stuck like this. Well, obviously you can't really do it with Bayonetta because she has like dodge fatigue. But I haven't unlocked him for John yet. Oh yeah, the nunchucks are pretty good against him. Load this again. I'll just swap my weapons real quick. If you chuck the nunchucks out, they kind of stun them a little bit as well. You can actually take the time to shoot them while they're hitting them. Gosh, it's so hard to try to skip this with PSC controller. Please. Yeah, see, it just stuns him for a little bit. You actually take this time to heal. If you really wanted to, if you really need to heal, you can just chuck these at him. I didn't even think about that till now. Yeah, you just sit there and just chuck these at him and heal. Ooh, until he does that. So it's on the fight. Glitches in the intro before he should. That's not good. I've had him like attack me right when the fight started and I just instantly died. It sounds like another case of like the other enemies when they get introduced, they just attack you right on the start. Wow, why didn't I think of this sooner? It's actually smart to just throw this at him and heal. Well, if you have these, you can do that. You really need to heal or something. He's just gone. You hear him attacking? That's really weird. That's not like a glitch you would get on PC. Speaking of a glitch, I know a consistent glitch you can do with the dogs so you can beat them without getting a score. For whatever reason, if you want to do that. So what you do is you just activate this fight and you run away. You have to do this twice. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna go away. Now I'm gonna fight him. So fast, buddy. No score. I've killed them, but I have gotten no score. I don't know why this happens, but yeah, if you escape a fight twice, you will get no score. Pretty sure the same thing happens with Grace and Glory. I remember trying it before, but you pretty much do the same thing. It's dumb. It's very consistent. It's a jump scare. You can block it too. You're actually pretty safe when they do that. The stinger enemies. Really? Which stage was that? Where they would show up? I think it's possible with any stage where it's an optional boss, like optional battle. Jeez. English is the first language. I'm messing it up right now. You can block it. Bro, please. Okay. Obviously couldn't block it there. Yeah. Come here, please. Energy. I see one of them over here so I can do this. Yeah, so we block him in the air. Just like that. You little... Come on. Attack. Dude. I'm about to just kill one and make my life a little bit easier so I can demonstrate this. Okay, I've not seen that before. You need to wait your turn. Okay. The lock on is kind of annoying too, because sometimes like I'm trying to slide towards one and they just go to the wrong one. Yeah, I'm kind of playing. I'm not like super focused. Jeez Louise, bro. Just like I should probably use Moon more. I'm getting rusty with it. Consistently bait you on this move. Alright, well, I did it earlier. I did it earlier. Can't do it now. It's a fluke. There we go. Do it again. Man, dude, these enemies are so stupid. They just constantly do this sometimes. Timing is really weird because like the active hitbox on that move is super long. Whatever. Hitbox is like very active on this move, super long. I even had times where I was like way up here and the jump still grabbed me. Nice. Pretty much block everything. Moon is just OP. I guess there's something else you want me to demonstrate. I can demonstrate it. Or else I'll just start playing. I'll just do like a quick half run of this stage real quick. I'll do it with gaze on, because it's pretty much what I play now. Yeah, I'll just do it with gaze real quick. Do a quick, serious little run. And we'll apply a lot of the fundamentals I explained very early on in this stream. I definitely hit dodge there, but whatever. Yeah, I got cheated out of that one. That was weird. Very confused as to why Wish isn't coming out. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a practice. That was a warm up. Now I actually go for a pure plot. Wow, that's bad awareness. Okay. That's like the second time that's happened to me. I don't know why that happened. So. Oh, that was so cheap. I don't know why. Like, he'll do the grab and it'll just like sling him up there like that. I know he normally does the grab, but he doesn't do it like that. It's normally on the ground. That's unlucky. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Got it under control. Oh, that was nice. Round 2. Well, I really expected that to hit me. The electric. Dude, that electric makes me so nervous. Okay. That electric makes me so nervous because there's a lot of times where it just hits me for no reason. Like, I had a moment where it jumped in the air and it hit me. I don't know where the clip is, but like the electric came off the wall and it came straight at me into the air. It's not supposed to like leave a surface. Yeah, they're really spicy on Gaze of Despair all the time. It keeps things really interesting when I play with it on. But otherwise, like, fighting them would be very easy. Dang, bro. I'll probably use under and portal kick as well. Wow, what? Yeah, I really hate this spot. It's too small to do anything, and I have to turn the camera like a lot more. Alright, we got it this time. For sure. Good. Yeah, when in doubt, just spin above them and then they'll just, you know, get hit by it because they'll just jump into it. They're really not the smartest enemy. They just try to be sneaky sometimes, that's about it. Well, still can't get over how they decided that this is a good spot to put these enemies in. Just gotta, you know, do a little space management like I was saying before. use that. Just do a little space management. We'll save the day. So I do have a trick for this guy that I like to do. So I know people like to kind of mash differently, but I have like a mash method that only uses one thumb. And so pretty much the method is you will you kind of roll your thumb from like, I guess, X and Y or square and triangle on your controller. So I'll put my thumb like in between both of them, like both of the buttons, like that little gap, and then I'll just roll my finger from left and right. You know, just like shoot super fast instead of like having to use like 2 fingers or whatever. So do this, shoot really fast like this. So this is me rolling my thumb between like square and triangle the whole time. Like I'm not really doing anything special. I'm just rolling it back and forth. Shoot super quick. You gotta get into a rhythm and I can just do it. You get a lot of damage. You know, alternatively, you can stick with your mashing method and just like take one finger off and just shoot him like this. Whoops! I got hit. Nice. I didn't get out of the space, so I got hit. Yeah, I think I'll just redo this and re-explain combat and everything, and provide practical examples instead of just like a live. Kind of knew this was a bad idea, doing it this way. Time to do the outfine that people don't really like, I'm pretty sure, which is it's one with the flame art doors. Like fight like 6 of them. A little bit of backstory behind like fighting them with the handguns is I was actually trying to do this outfine with handguns only. I realized it was taking too long, so I felt the easier solution was to do Broken Sky verse with Gracious and Glorious, and then the 3 doors that are on fire. I found out it was easier to do instead of just fighting 6 of them in a row. It was like less tedious. It's even less tedious when you have the Crow Within. You can just like combo and do all this kind of stuff. You do a fancy combo instead of just like the same basic combo. Yeah, these guys really are an issue once you put them in the air. Like they're super easy to deal with. Just shoot them, do a little damage on them. You gotta make sure these guys won't, you know, hit you. Just get up there. He doesn't miss. Please. Just like that. A little smooth. Wow. Okay. Oh, dang. Alright, wow. That was unlucky. Another time, yeah. I'm gonna change the title, honestly. I'm just kind of playing now. I'm not really explaining anything. I'm explaining stuff like here and there. Not really like. I'll just do like a whole different video for it, just explaining it instead. That's the move. That's the better move. Wow, dude, the lock one is actually crazy. Wow. Alright, well, this is a good time to get comboed on. Alright, stay up a little bit. Whatever. Wow, that's cute. Jesus. Wow, that's cute. It's always been at a time? Yeah, bro, which time never stops. Your platinum. The last weapon accessories. Nothing wrong with that. Like, I didn't unlock John normally. Like, I couldn't be bothered to do it. I mean, I could easily do it now, but like, I don't have the patience to really do it. I really think pure plat runs are like good for really comfortable with the game. It becomes very frustrating when you have to redo a whole chapter after like a little mistake. A brain fart and try to do Umbran Spear. Offset. Okay. Well, I messed that up again. Love that setup. Easy witch twist setup with our doors. Just getting up there and then doing a quick one once they jump up. You can just do that too. You can do. There's a lot of time to do this. Well, once you're super comfortable, it doesn't take too long to do like one chapter so far. Some Alphines do take a long time. Like the hard difficulty ones take longer because they have like longer enemy waves. Dude, every time. Wow, that's so cute. Literally right off the bat, just attacks me. Jeez, bro. Yeah, Easy strat with these guys. Like if you just don't like them, but you kind of want to do something fun, just get them in the air and combo anytime. Alternatively, you can use collision tricks, just knock them into each other and get like extra damage each time. Yeah, pretty much wait till they're grouped up. This. And boom, just knock them into each other, and see that I just got like easy 3 damage on both of them. Just kind of make it weak. Just kind of have to wait for like the good opportunity, like right now. It missed. I don't know why. Collision opportunity right now. Do it again. Right. Oh, I messed up. Maybe trying to set this up here. Let's see. No. Boom, just like that. Easy. Let's play bowling with them, you know. Really don't like them. You can kill them faster that way instead of just wicket weaving like one at a time. Real easy. Right now they're lined up. Do it again. Just like that. It really makes everything a lot easier if you just do that. Or alternatively, you can get them like underneath you. You can do one wicket weave and you can get both of them up. But they have to be like very close to each other. Kind of hard to set up. Especially when they do that. Like that. So you can also knock both of them up just like that if you really wanted to. You just have to get above both of them and they will group up underneath you, and then you can just double launch. Also provided that the weave will hit the right one. It's not very easy to set up, but it's still cool to do if you get it. Another thing, if you really want to do, you can jump on them. You want to stop their attack. I already pretty much explained that in another video. Get up, they come on you, they come to you, you just jump on them, just like that. Easy counter. Easy. Okay, so that should make the fire enemy just a little bit less scary if you just keep that in mind. It's force collisions, kill them faster. So weird. They don't have like a normal spawn and they just show up. Another easy way to deal with these guys is just like throw or whatever. Stay above them. Like, super easy. You are safe until they shoot you with feathers, but those aren't really a big deal. That. Also hope for like a little collision for like extra points and damage. This is mainly if you just don't want to fight them. I'm kind of like not really trying to fight them. Like I'm just walking. Dude, stop being scared of me. I really don't like the broccoli. I like how useless those are. Anyway. Check it for you. For some reason, when she like puts those out, they don't hurt you. They're just there for like, just to look pretty. They don't do anything until she shoots them out. Started last week. Good luck with that. We were at, I used mouse and keyboard. I'll try mouse and keyboard a couple times. Actually, it's not too bad. It feels a little weird trying to do some 360 inputs with the mouse, but it's not terrible. I initially tried to use only the keyboard for it, but that doesn't work out very well because you have to use the camera so much for Bayonetta. Play on console? Oh. Let's see. I'll try to get one to use the feathers real quick. Reminds me, I need a better controller. The one I'm using, the stick gets stuck sometimes. This is a very old controller. Now I just gotta wait for it to do this thing. Or not. Jeez, okay. I kind of have input delay trying to use my PS4 controller on my PC. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can just walk into this and it won't hurt you. She attacked me, so I didn't really get to show it off. Let's see. No. Do the thing I want you to do, please. Dude, please do the thing. Wow, you're not cooperating. You cooperated like one time, now you just won't listen. Kind of hard to block when the stick gets stuck too. Well, I'm about to die now. Really waiting for her to do this move. I don't know why she's like doesn't want to do it. That move. Alright, maybe you'll do it, please. Please? A little closer than I expected. I like to play with the range on the hitboxes a lot. So sometimes I'll just get clipped because I'm like, I don't think I'm far enough sometimes. It's a habit I took away from DMC4. I just like to really play with the range on the enemy attacks. Like, I don't know, it's really weird that hit me. Dude, you are not cooperating at all. Dude, actually just straight up trolling me. Please. I'm about to just reset it and hope that she'll do it this time.
Bayonetta.
Modern, and not really, yeah. I haven't used like the PS5 or the Xbox Series, whatever X controller. Wow, that was troll. Okay. That's cute. That doesn't happen very often. Yeah, I guess another thing to keep in mind is that they will attack you off screen. They don't like hit you with an attack. They'll just shoot feathers at you off screen if they're enraged. Okay. It's crazy how many times I get hit by that. It's really not even a hard move at all. They just do it so close. Like, I don't really have time to move out of the way. Or like, I dodged the wrong way most of the time. Dodge backwards. I feel like at times the game encourages you to dodge backwards rather than forward at times. Unless you're doing like a witch time setup on an enemy. Which I can actually just show right now. I actually had a pretty crazy sequence of attacks. Which is this one. Pretty much use a little bit of like slow-mo setup on them. Pretty much keep a nice little flow here. Be like aware of them. You can just set up like constant witch time here. Pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, if you have high awareness and know what they're gonna do, you just like constantly can hammer on them. So like right here, I went for like a witch twist, but I knew like I was too close to not get like reached on by the attack. So I just went into a dodge, and conveniently the other one was like right around here on the edge of my screen. I was able to like set up like a low spin kick. So you can see here, I'm going through it, but I also see that he's right here. So I need to dodge either way here. So conveniently, they're both right here. I can set up a low spin kick. I can hit both of them here. Then right here, since I'm hammering on him, the other one's coming in the screen again with another attack. There's a perfect opportunity to set up another string of witch time by just dodging right into it. So now he's here. I'm back in witch time again, and I can do some damage. Yeah. Right here, the attack. I went for witch twist just for him. And conveniently, he attacked again, so I can do the same setup I did earlier, which is witch twist into a dodge for another witch time. Right here. He was attacking a little bit. I was like keeping this in mind as I was attacking the other enemy, and I dodged right on time. Almost died. That's it. Pretty good clip. I got this just before I started streaming. Yeah, you can do some really cool stuff if you have good awareness on your enemies. That's one of the reasons why I really like this game, because it really rewards you for like knowing how to play the game. Right, back to what I was doing. What you doing? You can actually dodge that by using like air movement from your attack. So like if you were doing this, you can actually dodge those just like that. If she does it again, I'll do it. I should want to test something real quick. Actually didn't work. Guess I'm not affected by this. Guess I'll show something else you can do here with the kiss. You can actually cancel the fire spin. It's ridiculous how many moves you can use to cancel the fire spin on Grace and Glory. Kill Glory real quick. Making this easy for me. Alright. Cool. Now I can short real quick. Just in the spin. I think that'll also not mess this up. Yeah, so you can just do that. It's crazy how many moves you can use to stop this guy. It will not work when they're in range though, so keep that in mind. Do it one more time. Cute. All right, I'll let you guys pick a weapon loadout and I will use it. Gaze of Despair as well. If anybody has any suggestions, I'll try it out. Bazillions and Durga. Okay. Want electric or fire, or just it doesn't matter. Siphon Bazillions. That's cute. That's interesting. See what I can do with that. That sounds very interesting. I'll have to plan something out for this. Let's see what we can do. The second set is like, I know what to do. This first set. Interesting. Actually, I know what to do with this. Hopefully that was good for you. That was actually pretty fun. I don't even tried that you know, combination before. That would be pretty fun. I'll keep running with it. Thank you. That was like, this is actually a pretty cool combination to use. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got greedy. I really wanted that kick to come out. Wow, okay. I mistimed that. I won't lie, I'm pretty scared when he does that. Little jump around move. It's actually pretty fun combination. Like, I'll fight John this time. Please. I may die a couple more times on the way there, but that's okay. Just having fun. Ah, mistimed it. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Another good setup with the Durgas is if you do the PPPK combo, you can fall into them with the kick, and the ball will explode right on top of them. Actually pretty good. Or you can just do this too. Whoop. What? I definitely dodged there. That's okay though. Do it again. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff that never going. I might die. Oh, I died. I saw the wrist and I went for it. It wasn't good. Alright, I'll win this time. Maybe. Alright, maybe. No. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh. That was a good idea. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Get this help. Kill us off. It's really not a super special weapon other than this like massive damage, because you can't do wicked weaves with it. Yeah, it's pretty much the sword when it's like the regular sword when it's not charged up, except it just has no wicked weaves. You could do this, or you can set up a charge with like Panther offset. Like, if you're getting attacked and you only got the first level of the charge, you can just Panther offset real quick, move somewhere else, safe, charge it up the rest of the way, and carry on with it. Other than that, it's not really anything special. I probably could do the Tetsu and spin kick setup combo for Grace and Glory. It's really not much of a weapon. Doesn't really do anything special. Same combos. Your cool lightsaber. There's a cool trick you can do with it. If you have the Bracelet of Time that I've seen. Like, I don't have it, but you could do it. You can get Sergei's lover. And, like, charge it up. And then just tuck it out real quick. It'll do like a lot of damage. Because the clones will also do the beam sword damage. From what it looks like. Some people will use it to like kill the 3 John fight in Angel Slayer. See if I can do a cool combo with it. Right. I'm gonna re-equip the things. This Siphong and Siphong is very like not safe against 2 Ardors because for some reason you can just get parried in the air if you throw it, or like if you're just hitting one with it, like when the balls are going everywhere, they'll just parry that and you'll just get like knocked out of the air. Ouchies. Gotta turn off Gaze of Despair. A lot of my skill comes from doing challenge runs, so I recommend doing them. Gaze of Despair is pretty much one of them. Yeah, see, like that happens. I don't understand why that's even a thing. Yeah, hello. Yeah, like I don't like. It's really weird that that's like a thing that can happen to you. You just get parried out of the air because your pellets are hitting like the other one. Welcome to this thing. Do this too. Get a lot of damage jumping on him with the Brazilian. The game gives you a lot of tools to bully the enemy. You need to unequip those though. I'm gonna do the air challenge real quick. I'm going to attempt to do it. Alright, time to go down. Pretty fun to do. I'll take it though. Take every bit of movement you can get. Ouch. Dang. Okay. Dang. So this challenge, the backstory behind this, and me using stiletto is that stiletto is good for precise air movement. I definitely use it for staying in the air challenges a lot. Very useful. Just have to be careful. You have to be ready to dodge when you do it. The hard version. Well, fortunately for you, I can show you a trick that will make your life easier. Well, you have two options. There's one easy version you can do, and there's a slightly harder version that I know how to do. You can actually put them both together to make it so much easier. Do well as armor. Yeah, I was watching someone do this, have that same problem. Gave him like a little extra trick, and it actually worked pretty well. If it worked. You can also just do this the whole time if you want to. Trick is so good, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, well, I'll show you that. Wow. Right at, like, the last, like... Wow, that's crazy. I'll show a trick you can do for this. It's pretty much gonna involve what I just did. But you're gonna use the whip. Get there now. Wow, that's strange. That's unfortunate that I got hit. Oh well. I'll always get grazed at some point. I'm just trying to get to the Alpine again now. I'm gonna show you the trick. Nice. You're platinum finally. What is it about the grow within feathers skills? Let's see. They're pretty good. You can use them to slow the game down. Kind of create a little bit of an armor around you. Or witch time setups. They also just do really good damage. Pretty good for combos. That's what I use them for, is combo. Do that if you wanted to. Use them like that. Straight up dive bomb them with the feathers. Try to use the punch variations, how to utilize them and dodge offset. I mean for the feathers, right? As like the good thing about the core offset is it will store your offset. You don't have to hold it. For Panther, you have to hold it, but for Pro, you don't. I'm gonna kill this one, make it easy for me to demonstrate real quick. Just do it like that. need to hold it first. I don't do pro offset very often, but I definitely know that it holds it through. I really wish it didn't just spawn another one. Okay. That's definitely my fault. You can use it like that. You can store it. Go in the bird mode. Pick your feather you want to use, either the spiral ones or the blistering DMC reference. And then you can just continue your combo once you get out of it. Just like that. You have the option to pick either one. Get some magic real quick. Do the other one. The feathers can be buffered when transitioning from air to ground state. So you have to be in the bird form, but you can land cancel it, like this. Maybe a little bit lower. Do it like that if you really want to. Another thing you can do is you can summon the feathers, like these spiral ones. Get a witch time setup, like an easier one. So instead of like using like this move or this move, you can use the feathers instead to slow the game down. I was not looking. Dude. Wow, she's faster than me, dude. Alright, so you can do this if you want to. Do that. Alternatively, for the other one, you can do a setup for witch time. Like, oh gosh, well, should have kept that in mind when we pulled the whip out. Alright, well, gotta kill them all again. I'll actually just show with the yard doors. I'll just kill these real quick. Dang it. Oh. I'll just show the yard doors. It's a little easier. Okay. It's so finicky trying to do the faster cutscene skill. The controller. A lot easier with the PS4 controller. The buttons aren't soft. alternately hit this button like this. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about your Talon right now. The other one goes. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. So yeah, you can do it like this. Just like that, you know? Pull out the feathers and then just get easy witch time by just colliding with him, the feathers. Like, it's for free. Like, it's crazy. You see this? Well, time it right still. But yeah, as you can see, it's very easy to dodge it now because you can just see it so easily. Alright, time to do the Alfire. Yeah, dude, his stop goes crazy. It's ridiculous. That's one of the reasons why I don't like using the crow. It just slows the game down way too much. Alright, so you have this. This is a combination you would use. This is like the whip and the gun. Go down. Well, put me down anyways. Jeez. Oh man. Okay. Guess I didn't need that anyways. Alright, so you already know like the beginning set, like setup is to get the armor on. Get him up there. Nice. Well, I'll put your fight anyways. Alright, so armor's off. Let's pull him up. You can just do this. You do that, that'll make it a lot more consistent for you. It's to grab and then just do bullet climax chains, and then it becomes the easiest thing ever. Just do that. Hopefully that'll help you.
Bayonetta.
I have another method. The other method is pretty much the same as this if you don't want to use the whip. It's a bit harder because you have to make sure you don't get grabbed out of the air while you're doing it. You have to keep the camera like constantly like pointing up so you don't get grabbed. You can actually just do it sooner too. Just do this. Kind of wait for him to get underneath you, and then you kind of like jump. Do this. Whoops. You're gonna do that. Oh yeah, there's another trick. Get him down, and then you can get up if you ever lose your recovery. Stiletto to him, and then you can take him down and jump. Yeah, just do this. And whoops. You get the gist of it. You just want to spam this one. Really just do it without even using a whip. Once you get low enough, you just jump. But it's also very scary because you can still get grabbed just like that. Yeah, when in doubt, to make it easier, just, do your usual setup, get the armor off. Just whip. Just get up there and do that. Pretty consistent, so rest assured it'll be very easy if you do it this way. I'm about to die, dude. Actually, I'm gonna get killed. I don't have the thing equipped. Jeez. Go ahead and fight John. Maybe I'll just stop after that. Really have much else to explain. Pretty much explained all the enemies I wanted to explain. It's not super organized, but I mean it's in there. I don't want this to go on too long. It's too hard to find the information. If I die here or not, let's see. Actually, I'll do one more fight after this. I'll do it with John instead. I'll do one of my favorite fights. fine. Wow, what an enemy, dude. Keep going. She has a katana here. So I'll find out. Alright. I could also explain fighting Double John as well. I only explain how to fight one of them. When the time comes, I need to fight both of them. To be a little bit of fix. Wow, okay. I went a little too early. Like slightly too early. That's what I get. I'll show the Double John fight. Just explain that as well. I'll go do it now, so I'll be fighting this lady anyways. I'll show it on misc as the hardest example. I'm gonna do it as John too, because I kind of want to play as her. I'm kind of tired of the game slowing down every time I dodge. Yeah, so. This will speed it up as well because I got a lot of fighting to do along the way. What? Okay. That's never happened before either. That's interesting. You just like escape death just for a little longer until his teleport finished. Actually, be a lot easier to explain with this character. I can dodge as much as I need to. A lot of sloppy dodges today. Normally, I can dodge everything pretty well. Just gonna get to this fight as fast as I can. Useful information for, you know, Angel Slayer. Unless you just do it like the easier way. And there are like videos of it that you can do instead. This will be the without brace at a time strategy. Nice. Okay. Fight them all. Keep this up a little bit. Soft block on, please. Let me hit this. Turn this off real quick. I love this so much. I love this so much. Why? It's actually gonna take longer if I do it this way. Dude, this thing, the worst. I would love to do this verse if that ball wasn't there. Okay. All right, time to focus. interesting. I have to try that somewhere. That's pretty cool. Dude, did afterburn kick and a heel stomp and I like slid through the air. That's pretty cool. I'll have to start doing that now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Do it now. That was pretty cool. Oh, I'm out. Nice. I think it's honest. Yeah, this is definitely better off being a video of me explaining everything. Oh. Dude, like, I don't even know how that happened. Okay. This thing is slippery. I'm just like 3 pixels off getting on the platform correctly. Come here. Uh-oh. You gonna fall? Wow, that was... Alright, time to fight both the Johns on Gaze of Despair. I'll just... YOLO. Yeah, 100%. Alright, so you got 2 of these. They're gonna play rushdown on you the whole time. It's hard to really do the normal like 1v1 strat where you can kind of keep her at bay because you can shoot at one. But one of them's always gonna be on that one cycle of shoot, wicked weave, shoot. She's doing right now, just doing it still. And the other one's gonna be rushdown on you. Generally manageable as long as you keep in mind what sequence one of them is on. So if one just shot, expect to maybe get 2 wicked weaves. I'll just add timestamps for this after the stream is over. Make things a little bit easier. Doing the thing. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you have to really pay attention or you're gonna lose if you have gaze on with both of these. Yeah, like I said, like, really expect both of them to do wicked weave at the same time. You have to be like on your toes, and hopefully keep both of them on screen. You're taking them both out, you know. Yeah, very key that you keep both on the screen because you want to see that red flash whenever she does it, so you can dodge at the right time. See, that would have hit me if I didn't know. Keep on the screen. Yeah, moving a lot is definitely very useful. Just kind of getting in and out, poking, getting damage on them. Yeah, this is like the most extreme case you can do right now. God, that was nice. Alright, I'll try to focus now and try to get this done as soon as possible. Crap. Holy crap, bro. It's been a while since I did this. It's gonna take a couple tries. Well, that was a close one. Another strat is if they get very close to each other, you can do the low spin kick and get a lot of damage as well. It's kind of hard to get them close together like that. You just kind of have to hope that they are both on the ground. Yeah, this is like the worst case you can deal with for this. If you so desire. This is actually insane. Pretty much using the same strat I explained earlier, just a lot faster pace. There's a lot going on right now. A lot to pay attention to. Whoops, I didn't do that. Wow, okay. I'll just turn it off real quick. is actually crazy. I'll just be hearing. Never know which one. So her sword ones are like the most predictable because it's so much wind up that you can just prep for it. But when it's her other ones, it's like really hard. Like you have to keep her on screen the whole time to really react to it. Uppercut one is just so fast, it's so hard to get ready for it. It's definitely a good idea to keep shooting while you're offset shooting. He's over here flying now, he's glitching out. Like, what is he doing? Bro, they're going insane. They're not even engaged, like, enraged anymore. Dude, this is actually the worst. Somehow this is worse. Alright, well. Go do it the other way. You can use the sword. Very rusty with this. Dude. I got okay. I need more practice with this for sure. You're rusty to fight so quickly with no doing. Definitely alternatively do it this way. If you really don't like them, just pull out the sword and swing on them. Easiest way to do it. Trying to show it with the handgun, like not handguns, but like all for one. Definitely do it that way if you don't like them. I don't know what they're doing. They're going crazy. They're flying all around me. That again. Yeah, pretty much one screen. Good idea what's going on. Start speaking and all these different conversations. perfectly time. For sure. It's definitely a lot easier with Bayonetta on hard mode. You can just time your way through it. I'm doing it. I'm honestly just doing it in the worst way possible. Just getting in that face and attacking him. You could just sit back and just keep attacking him that way. Pretty much what I demonstrated with the sword. Off-screen wind up. Honestly, just do that. Helps to know the timing on that move. Yeah, I mean that very much works. Just wind up and then you get near him, we can leave him, just like that. If you want to do it that way, doing it like the non-boring way is pretty hard. It's super hard. It's like fighting him head on, ridiculously hard. I definitely need to practice this a lot more. I'm gonna start practicing this a lot in the future. He used to be good at this fight, kind of rusty, pretty rusty. Just a lot of things to look out for when you're doing this. Chill out. Stop trying to get me in a man battle with you. Dude. Okay, bro. Jeez. Normally don't mash this much either. I'll try this stream again. Have like a nice little fresh play. What even? I was reading about how they designed Rodin And I feel like they kept this in mind when they put both of them together like this. Afterburner could just get me. This goes to show how good of a move it is. It's beating mine. Stun lock it. That's probably like your best bet. We have enough magic that is. It's kind of hard to get magic when both attacking you. Jeez, bro. You can help it killing one of them immediately because it's also gonna make this a lot easier. Hi. Woo! Well, that's happened. That hasn't happened in a long time. Well, I won. I did win, but I also lost. I did win, but I also lost at the same time. So that is also a thing that can happen. I don't understand how that even hit me because their weaves were already out. There's a lot of weird things happening this stream. Enemies are being very weird right now. Me dabbing on the haters? On me? I'm a hater? No way. If anything, John was the hater. She straight up just cheesed me. I won. I finally won and she just killed me. She just robbed me of the victory that belonged to me. That is crazy. That's never happened to me before. At least with this battle. It's happened to me in Bayo too. I definitely died on the results before. With the joys, like they put the feathers out and I didn't dodge in time, so the results were just rolling after she was already dead. And it killed me and I had to start the fight over anyways. This hasn't happened in the Alpine before. Hey. Wow. I don't know how to feel about that. I won. I mean, I'm gonna say I won. The game's gonna tell me I didn't win, but I definitely won. They're aggressive, though. That'd be actually crazy if they started dodge offsetting on me too. Well, I already explained that, so I'm just gonna finish this out on one fight, and then I'm gonna stop, and then I'll just go through this stream and create timestamps of me explaining things. And then at some point, I could plan for like a real video. I'll speak, but I'll have like a full script, so I won't be like trying to speak so fast while I'm doing things. So I'll just leave it on. Jeez. Damn it. I mistimed it. I really like this fight. I was doing this fight for a while. I'll plan on it. Aye, it's kind of. Yeah. I have to give some good luck. I have to say maybe I'll win this time, and I'll win. We're gonna play super aggressive. I'm gonna keep playing super aggressive. That's weird. Just turn this off now. Hopefully they'll let me juggle them. Maybe not. That's so weird that that happened. Okay. Whoop. Game. Well, I don't really have anything else to explain. I will accept final questions that I may be able to answer. Yeah, they are. Kind of like them better than Tetsutanko finishes. I mean, these finishes are good too. Sometimes they're like a bit unreliable, like the weave will just miss. So you just kind of have to hope that your body will kill it instead. I should do this other fight. May not be able to. Another fight I need to do more. Sure. Do that. That's really weird. Oh, it's kind of break. Well, I forgot that happened. I love to throw out too for some reason. That's about too long. Nice. That was a good little setup, man. I really don't like how the camera here starts going crazy. Dude, what is going on? The camera, bro, I can't see nothing. I can't see anything. Do this more. The fights weren't so weird. Like I would do this one more because it's like the second fastest one to get to if the camera wasn't like swinging like crazy. I should have expected that. That too. I should just restart. Oh, that is not good start. This fight is quite tough. For me, it is. Maybe not so much if I find a side to increase my health bar. It's another self-imposed challenge I do all the time to help me get better. That was my way of getting better. I'm like less likely to make mistakes if I have less health. My philosophy behind it. It's a little weird, but it kind of works. Started doing this in DMC4. Just now I just kind of carried on to other games that I play. Oh, gosh, too early. Oldest trick in the book. I should use lock on more, but I really don't like that you can't swap it, so I just don't use it. I would like to put it in a different spot. That's what they'll use, man. Nice. Well, surely I'll get it the next 2 times. That was a bad mistake. Something fine. Make a little less mistakes here, maybe. Especially on an opener. My magic effectively. Like, what is she doing? What is that? Like, dancing around me. I've had my fair share of a lot of glitches, but this is a lot of glitches in one play session. Oh, I'll just let her kill me. If she can hit me. Nice. 2 in a row. I'll start over again. Alright, maybe the next 5 times I'll get it. Ooh.
Bayonetta.
Normally when I stream on Twitch, set the stream title as skill issue because there are times where I do really dumb things or I make like little mistakes, like this string of mistakes. It's like a little meme over there. That doesn't get old, seriously. That does not get old at all. That is alarming. Chill out. The FOV kind of goes up too. Trick in the book. You're a singer, dude. so you can dodge like that. What is this? Camera doesn't like you move around too much. There we go. Not only do you fight John, you also fight the camera. I'm about to die to these electrics. About to. Alright. Nice. Thanks. That was a hard-fought battle for no reason. Easiest fight of my life. Uh-oh. Almost been 4 hours. The longest YouTube stream I've done. I can definitely go way longer, but for the sake of the title, I definitely shouldn't be. That's that. Alrighty. Oh, we got a stone medal. It's actually slower than my last time I did it. That's crazy. And I have less points. Nice. Well, not update it. Waiting to unlock Rodin. I feel like I'm getting close on the money. First that, I'm all done. I'll have to redo this explanation. I feel like it could be explained way better. I'll just need to grab some examples and do some voiceover work for the video. But I will add timestamps for this for each fight whenever I'm explaining anything. It'll be a filler for now whenever I get around to doing this video.
Bayonetta.
Done playing on here. Thanks for stopping by and the questions and the hellos and everything. Guys, have a good one.